Hello. I know it's been a while since I kind of spoke on a video. So here it goes. You ever go through life and you're just like, for what? Why are we doing this? What are we doing? Why are we here? I was discerning over being a nun, well, a sister, but if you don't know the difference, then it doesn't matter. Let's just say nun. For I don't know, a little over a year now, and I just got back with my fiance, so looks like I'm not going to be a nun, which God has led me to this path. But I mean, I totally understand why I talked about being a nun and desired to, really. Wasn't just like, oh, is this a calling? Do I feel called? It was like I desired to be. And people think that's nuts when they know me, because they're like, what? Because look, I can't pretend to be anyone other than I'm not. And yes, of course, I try to be a positive influence to you so you can know that, as cliche as it can seem, God loves you more than you know. And you were chosen by Him because you're special and you have a purpose on this earth. And if you don't know it, that's okay. Pretty much no one really knows it. People assume, but so many people, the majority of people don't know what their purpose is. I don't even know what my purpose is. I'm convinced that my life purpose is to give people energy to keep going in this life that is hard. I would say all the time, life's not hard, or I don't want to use that word. I stopped using that word for 2 years or something. But I mean, really, life is challenging. It is. So I really believe that is my purpose. Which is weird because, when you're surrounded by all your business owner friends and this and that, and people are talking this life upon you, right? Because kind of when you live in the United States, at least, I can't speak for other countries, but at least in the United States, you're kind of forced to make money here. You have to. If you want to live, you have to make money. Also, there's so many accidents and stuff in the United States. It's just that you have to have insurance, and then you have to be able to afford that. And then if you do have to go to the doctor and you do have insurance, you're still paying, oh my gosh, for the rest of your life for that visit. But anyway, all of this to say, if you're feeling empty and you're feeling like, what are we doing here? Well, I just know that that's God's little nudge to be like, what are you doing? Are you doing something that makes you feel fulfilled? My mom always goes off on this note. She's like, babe, people like their jobs. People don't want to quit their jobs. I'm like, I'm never telling anyone to quit their job unless you want to commit suicide in your job or you're about to have a heart attack in your job. Then I'm like, quit. But I am here to just remind you that although life is challenging, life is supposed to flow. You're not supposed to worry all the time. You're not supposed to. And if you are worried all the time, or you're fretting all the time about something, you just have all this anxiety, just take it as a gift. Take it as a gift. And I know change sucks sometimes. And change is, our brains, just like our human brain is like, tired. But once you get through the initial shock of change, you will be shocked how if you're having that nudge, after you migrate through that, how happy you will be. And you will still lose yourself and find yourself and lose yourself and find yourself and lose yourself and find yourself over and over and over again. And that's called life, baby. That's life. And in my life in particular, based off of objective evidence and exploration, experiments done with myself, and environments and people, I have found that if I am literally like not doing something regularly with God, then I feel lifeless. And I am the most life-filled person that I know. You know? And if you're feeling that same way, lifeless, and you're like, I have everything, what's happening, what's this, what's that, maybe just add a little God into your week. You know, if you can incorporate him into your everyday. Look, excuse me 1 second. The thing that a lot of people hate about most Catholics, I'll still use the word most, okay? I don't have any statistics or anything, but most Catholics, what people don't like is that they're like balls in the wall, you know, all or nothing, 2 feet in or no feet in, baby. And it's like, whoa, all right. Look, Jesus meets you and every person where they're at. And if there's some voice that's telling you otherwise, well, just know that that voice is from the red guy, not from the man upstairs. Hang in there. If you're going through something and you're like, just, I want to quit. I just want to lay face down in a ditch. In water. I get it. And I have been there. But you can live a life more on purpose when you feel good and you feel fulfilled and you're doing good things. It's one prayer away. Just say, God, please use me. Use me for your good. I want to be happy. I want to live a life where I feel fulfilled and watch him work. Aloha. Pura vida.